What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Today we're here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on board the KMDW-738. We're going to be making our way down to St. Louis Airport from here in Chicago Midway. We're going to go ahead and get started here. As we can go ahead and get a hold up FS actions real quick and get my jetway on here. Not sure why I don't have that attached. Alright, jetway's coming on board. Alright, let's go. Slow batteries. External power can go. Everything's good there. We'll go IRS to align. Align. So we'll wait for the screens to boot up. Everything's looking normal right now. I'll go into the FMC. And we'll go pause in it. We are on the ground at Midway. We're at gate Alpha 11. And we'll go ahead and set our GPS position when that comes up. Hold up. Oh, it's set that there, I guess. Sure. Okay, you know what? Let's grab that here. I'll put it. Alrighty. Everything's looking good here. We'll go to put that here. And we're going to STL. We're on Southwest 3022. And let me go ahead and pre-file my flight plan. We're expecting runway 13 center. Alrighty, 13 center. I believe is, hold up, let's go. Okay, we just got our PDC from Chicago. Cleared Midway 7 departure, climb maintain 3000, departure's 119.0, and 250 knots until advised. Alright. Squawk 3265. We'll go put that in here. We'll leave it in standby for now. It's going to be 119.0, so we'll set that standby. And clear to climb to 3000. And everything else we'll deal with later. Okay, let me go ahead and FS actions. Fuel. Fuel on board is going to be 12144. Get the fuel. Payload. Passengers on board's 175, so put 175. 175 passengers. Cargo 300 pounds. So hold up. We'll do 150 and 150. Alright, back to menu, I guess. Alright, we got our fuel on board then. So we'll go to route and we'll go put the route in. We're on the Midway 7 departure. And it's runway 13 center. Midway 7 to Bacon. Then direct Bloker. Then direct to the runway Bravo Sierra VOR. And taking Arch 2. Arch 2 star, runway Bravo Sierra, transition. We'll expect runway 30 right. Let's go pop in the charts. I think we'll probably expect that. Let's see if there's ATC online as well for our arrival. There is not. So let's go take a look at our approaches. We're expecting ILS for 30 right, so yeah, we'll just take the final transition. Makes more sense. Perfect. Okay, let's get our perf with left cars 5. Parking brake, hold up. I forgot about that. Okay, parking brake is set. Let's go. Okay, zero fuel weight should be 1340, no, 267. That's interesting. Alright, we'll put 126.7. Fuel 12.2. Reserves are going to be, let's check sim brief. 5.511. It's going to be 6.6 on that. So let's put. Wait, VPDF. FAR reserve, nope, so 4.4. 4.4 on reserves. Cost index is going to be 40. Cruising up level 280 today. Wind is 211 at 64. Execute there. Now let's go get our. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that. Okay, takeoff data. Max thrust. And I believe it's, what's the braking action here? I think it's 4. Let's see. We'll give it 5. I think we should be fine, though. Okay. It's going to be max thrust. No cell temp. 99.9 max thrust. Climb 2. It's going to be flaps 25. These speeds are 127, 128, and 138. Trim 4.71. We'll go put that in. $65.22. Alrighty. Everything in there is good. $16.20 is clean up, so $16.20. No, actually. Sorry, it's 1,000 AGL, I think. Let's see. 205.4 is the altimeter, so we'll set that. Yeah, so 1,000 HGL. 205.4. We'll set 138. Heading 138. Heading 138. And roll is good to go here. I'll go one back. We'll go ahead, we can put the window heat on. Fuel's on board. That should have closed a while back. Passenger signs can go on. Hydraulic pumps go as off these on. We'll start the APU in a sec. Reset that. Go to radar test.
Slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Alrighty. Everything looks good to me. Just make sure everything's centered from last time out. Everything looks centered to me. Alright, before start originating checklist logbook. Is your board laying gear for your board? Fire warning overheat. Checked. Start levers are cut off. Stop trim cutout switches are normal. Lights test. Checked. FMC's program briefings are complete. Oxygen mask and quantity checked. EECs are on. Navigation switches are normal. Display switches auto. Normal. Fuel clear. 12.2 clear for 12.2. Center pumps off. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Hydraulic pumps A's off. B's on. Pressurization. Oh, forgot about that. Pressurization set. Set 600. Set auto. Auto brakes are RTO. Take off warning horn. Checked. Parking brake is set. Transponder TAR. Aileron rotor trim centered. OP 50 accepted and signed. 4-star check is complete. We're gonna go ahead and get ready for pushback here. I'm gonna connect to approach.
28 center localizer.
And Chicago Center is 120.35.
28 center. Information Lima runway 28 center. 28 center.
Test. Alrighty.
Okay, looking up to the mic gate, Delta 1537.
Alrighty. 120350. We'll set that. Stand by.
Delta 1547. At Echo Echo, cross runway 28 right, then contact 1219.
At Echo across 28 right, then contact ground 121.9, Delta 1547.
At Echo Echo, double Echo.
At Echo Echo, Delta 1547.
Delta 534, descend to maintain 4,000.
Everything looks good here. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and get our pushback tug ready. As we go get the tug connected, just please get the tug connected. Close the main door. Let's close that door. FS actions. Door, close door. Ground services. We can release that. And we can go ahead and start the APU. How do we... No, get out of here.
Flight 213, descend to maintain 4,000.
Sure, all my doors are closed. My doors are closed. Good, let the AP start up.
Chicago approach, FedEx 343 request taxi to runway 22 left.
FedEx 343, next time you need to talk to me before you enter the movement area. Runway 22 left, taxi via November, cross runway 22 right, Romeo.
Alright, we're sorry about that. We'll contact
Ooh,
you.
okay, so we're changing to runway 22, hold up.
We'll taxi to 22 left by November, cross 22 right, and then Romeo. FedEx 343.
Bearing is 127, runway 28 right, November 5, line up and wait.
Via November 5, 28 right, line up and wait, Bearing is 127.
Delta 534, do you have the localizer in?
Negative, does not
Okay, I told you 10 minutes ago to expect that, Delta 534. Do you have O'Hare Airport in sight?
Negative, currently.
What do you mean, not in database?
Delta 534, get your localizer in and advise when you're ready to shoot the approach.
Oh, okay.
534, turn right, heading 040, maintain 4,000.
22 left. Okay, let's redo our...
27, runway 28 right, November 5, clear for takeoff, fly heading 270.
28 right, clear for takeoff.
Everything's the same.
270.
And it's heading 227. So we'll get everything here set up.
Delta 534 as instructed, turn right heading 040.
Turning right heading 040, no cross.
Oh shoot, no, wrong one. They're all 138s, it's kind of
Spirit Wings
easy to make
328,
that
turn
mistake.
left heading 320 to Southern maintain 1000.
Could you repeat that again, Spirit Wing 328?
Spirit Wings 328, turn left heading 320 to Southern maintain 1000.
Alrighty. On a bus. Configure the packs.
What was the altitude, Spirit Wing 328?
320 heading 11,000.
Everything's good here.
Spirit Wings 328, turn left heading 320. Descend and maintain 11,000.
It's crazy. Alright. We're good.
Spirit Wing 3280, turn heading 320, descend and maintain 11,000.
Proflight 213, you're 15 miles from Ming, cross Ming at 4,000, clear down Av X-ray, runway 22 left approach.
Alright, copy the distance, cross Ming at 4,000, clear for the RNAV X-ray 22 left.
Alrighty, let's go.
Delta 534, turn right heading 100.
Turning right heading 100,
Spirit Wings 127, radar contact, Clitoric to Olin, climb and maintain 15,000.
Direct Owen of the 150 to 2,000, so 127.
Alright, before I push checklist, your fuel weight.
FedEx 343, runway 22 left, turn left heading 180, clear for takeoff.
Your fuel weight 26.7 set, gross weight 138.9, cross check fuel, leaving the oxygen food, N1s 99.9, max set, runway 22 left. Flaps PB 25, CD 25, V speed 127, 128, 138 set. Stack trim 4.71 set, minimum cleanup altitude 1,000 feet set.
Turn right heading 180.
Turning right heading
180.
correct 180, that's not
Minimum cleanup altitude is 1,000 set. Flight deck door lights out before push checklist complete. We are good to go.
328, 290.
Alright.
Spirit Wings 127, contact Chicago
Third
Center
one.
120.35.
For just a moment, we'd like to point out the
Center
safety features of our Boeing 737-800. A safety information card is in the seat back or literature pocket in front of you. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle. Pull the loose strap to tighten. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across
Delta
your hips and wear
534,
it anytime
maintain
you are safe.
210
There
knots.
are 8 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. Signs
Delta
overhead and lights
534,
on the floor
maintain
lead to exits.
210 knots.
If an evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts. 2 life rafts are located in the forward ceiling compartment and 2 life
Spirit Wings
rafts are located
328, turn
in
left
the
heading
ceiling compartment
280,
mid-cabin.
descend and maintain
In the event of a
7,000.
water evacuation, use the life vest under your seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so.
Alrighty.
Thread strap to open
Isolate.
the container and remove the pouch.
7,000.
Ventilate.
Remove the vest from the pouch
Star number 1.
on the safety information
Delta
card.
534,
vest
turn
over your
right
head.
heading
Wrap the
240,
strap around your
intercept
waist,
28
buckle it in
central
the front,
localizer.
and pull to tighten. Once outside, pull down on the red tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate,
28
blow into
center
the tube at
localizer.
your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to the safety information card for use of a life vest on an infant. Flight
Station
attendants
0,
will
Lima
distribute
X-ray, turn
additional
left
vests
heading
as needed.
230,
We are
descend and
coming by to
maintain
check that your
7,000.
seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray tables are in the full upright and locked position, and your carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area from your seat clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatories. The use and charging of
FedEx
electronic
343,
cigarettes
radar
is
contact,
prohibited.
Lyric 2,
Federal law
Comiskey,
prohibits
climb and
tampering
maintain
with,
12000.
disabling, or destroying any smoke detector
Clear
in an
Comiskey,
aircraft
climb
laboratory.
12000.
It is also prohibited to
FedEx
consume
342.
alcohol that you have brought with you on this
Growth
flight.
flight 213,
Federal
runway 22
aviation
left, wind
regulations require
240 at
passenger
15,
compliance with
gust
the lighted
24,
passenger
clear the lane.
information sign,
22 left, clear the land,
posted
and start with you
placards,
like to
and
land
crew
long
member
parking
instructions,
at
including
Atlanta.
information on seatbelts
Approved
and
as requested.
smoking.
Thanks, sir. Approved.
If needed, 4 oxygen masks will drop from a compartment overhead. To activate the
Delta
flow of oxygen,
534,
pull
5
down
miles
on the
from
mask
Hazel,
until
cleared
the
ILS
plastic
approach,
tubing is
runway
fully
287.
extended. Place the mask over your nose
Alright.
and breathe normally.
Flight control
Secure the
test.
mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate.
And
Continue wearing the
butters.
mask until
Spirit
otherwise
328,
notified by a
proceed
crew
direct
member.
to Hazel.
If you are traveling with children or anyone needing special
5,
assistance,
10,
put
15,
on your mask
25.
first. Please remove any face coverings before donning an oxygen mask. We are here
Delta
for your comfort and
534, you're
safety.
tracking the
Please
27
report any
center
unwelcome
localizer again.
behavior
Do you
to a
need a
flight
different
attendant.
runway or what's
Thank you
going
for
on?
your attention. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your 1 hour and 10 minutes flight to St. Louis. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, can I get the spot if possible? Can I land 2 seconds?
Delta 534, you are overhead jumbo, cleared ILS approach, runway 27 center.
Clear Island, clear. 2 center.
FedEx 343, contact Chicago Center, 120.35.
120.25, FedEx 342.
120.35.
Sorry about that. 120.35.
Alright.
Airlane 328, you're 15 miles from Hazel, cross Hazel at 4,000, cleared ILS approach, runway 28 center.
Cleared ILS runway 28 center. Spirit 1328. I appreciate the vector rate.
Delta 534, runway 27 center, clear the lane.
Clear 27 center.
Envoy 4348, runway 22 left, turn left heading 160, clear for takeoff.
Turn left heading 260, clear for takeoff for runway 22 left.
Envoy 4348, turn left heading 160, 160 heading.
160 for Envoy 4348.
And the Chicago approach, Southwest 3022, is on the ground of Midway. Request taxi.
Station's early X-ray, turn left heading 220.
220, Yearly Master.
Southwest 3022, runway 22 left, taxi Tango Yankee.
Tango Yankee, Southwest 3022. Alrighty.
Wisconsin 6057, Chicago, runway 287. Wisconsin 6057, turn left heading 220 to set and maintain 7000. Envoy 4348, radar contact, for direct to earn, fly maintain 15,000.
Clear direct earn, climb maintain 5,000, Envoy 4348.
15,000, 15,000.
15, 15,000.
Bit of a floater.
Station's early X-ray, just set and maintain 4,000.
4000, your lead vector.
FedEx 805, cross runway 28 center, turn right Papa, Echo Echo.
Chicago approach for flight 213 is currently active Yankee like taxi Yankee to park and enable the pilot support.
Pro flight 213, taxi to Atlantic with me and go ahead with the report.
Alright, to Atlantic with you and broke out. It's ragged right around 2,000 feet. Some areas even lower than that. Gain and loss 15 knots on final for 2 left. We almost have it centered around we're just pretty close to well below the WFM.
Pro flight 213, thanks. Broke out 2,000, gain a loss 15.
Yep, you got it, sir. Thanks and appreciate the ATC. Have a good night.
Yikes.
4348, contact Chicago Center on 120.35.
Okay, well,
On with 4348, contact Chicago Center 120.35.
Over to center, envoy 4348.
ooh, 24015, that's 124.
Your discretion.
Proceed my discretion, your lead vector.
FedEx 805, cross runway 28 center, turn right Papa, Echo Echo.
Okay, continue taxi 28 center, cross 28 center, Papa, Echo Echo.
Delta 1579, runway 27 center, ATIS, Lima current.
Alright, and before takeoff checklist, minimum takeoff fuel verified departure plan not required, identification complete, electrical generators on, anti-ice is off. Flaps are auto bleeds, engines on, such as slow continuous. APU is off, flap CDU 25 indicates 25 for inline start lever idle, recall checked before takeoff check is complete. And Chicago approach, Southwest 3022, ready for departure, runway 22 left.
Southwest 3022, turn left heading 180, runway 22 left, clear to land. Landing traffic report is plus minus 15 knots on the approach.
Confirm clear for takeoff, 22 left, Southwest 3022.
I probably said land. Southwest 3022, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3022. Alrighty.
Chicago approach, American 2819 through 13,000 for 9,000 at fire.
Station 0 Lima X-ray, turn right heading 240, intercept 27 center localizer.
Straight 240 to join the 27 center localizer, your lead vector.
American 2819 Chicago, you set up for 28 center or 27 center?
27 center, American 2819.
Alright, expect that. Station 0 Lima X-ray, you're 3 miles from Jumbo, cross Jumbo at 4,000, cleared ILS approach, runway 27 center.
Jumbo at 4,000, clear the
40%.
Your lead vector.
Delta 1579, maintain present speed to set up maintain 10,000.
And set takeoff thrust. Airspeed's live. 80 knots. Forward pressure. V1. Rotate. Ooh, that's crosswind. Positive brake climb.
Delta
You're going up.
1579, 10,000. Station 0 Lima X-ray, runway 27 center, clear to land. Right turn on runway 4 left is available.
Alright, 27 center to land and right turn is available.
Flash 15. Flash 10.
Runway 4 left.
Yep, on runway 4 left, your lead vector.
Dallas 3022, radar contact, clear direct Bacon, climb and maintain 12,000.
Clear direct Bacon, climb and maintain 12000, Southwest 3022.
Delta 1579, turn left heading 290, when able direct to Nichols and intercept the 27 center localizer. Direct to Nichols. American 2819, turn left heading 220, to southern maintain 7000.
200 down to 7,000, American 2019.
FedEx 805, runway 28 right from Echo Echo, line up and wait.
28 right from Echo Echo, line up and wait, FedEx 805.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sky. Bit messy for myself, we'll go on brakes off. Yep, gear's not gonna work, as usual. Gotta love it. Climb checklist is not needed right now. I think we're gonna turn on the anti-ice. Actually, no, we're fine. Temperature's fine.
57 to southern maintain 3000, speeds your discretion. Fairwing 328, turn right on Papa, hold short of Echo Echo.
Turning right on Papa, holding short of Echo.
FedEx 805, fly runway heading, runway 28 right at Echo Echo, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading 28 right as Echo Echo, clear for takeoff, FedEx 805.
South 3022, contact Chicago Center on 120.35.
1035, thanks for the ATC, Southwest 3022.
Wisconsin 6057, turn right.
Chicago Center, Southwest 3022, climbing through 10,000 now, for 120.
Several functions turned off. In a few moments, we will be coming through to take your drink orders. We will be serving complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Beer, wine, and liquor are available for purchase or...
Clear direct blocker and climb maintain 280, delete speed restriction, Southwest 3022.
Go to the Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight entertainment portal southwestwifi.com where these options are displayed. Please
Clear direct Roberts, Southwest 3022, thank you.
aisle and remain seated while the fasten seat
Indeed, HUD.
We have lavatories in the front and back of the aircraft. The sign on the ceiling indicates whether the lavatory is occupied. Please do not form a line at the forward lavatory. Your safety will always be our #1 priority, so please don't hesitate to let us know if you have other needs we can take care of.
FedEx 343, you're exiting my workspace.
Frequency change approved. We're gonna go over to Unicom. Have a nice day. FedEx 346.
No more speed restrictions, we're good to go. I should have got my tracks off a while back. The tracks are off. We're just gonna close the HUD for now, since we're not flying the aircraft anymore.
Envoy 4348 to 7 maintain 5023.
7 maintain 230, envoy 4348.
On checklist, pressurization check, start switches are left continuous, APU is going to be off. Actually, we can go ahead and switch to start switches back to off there.
Number 4989, you're now exiting airspace.
Over to advisory, Denver 4989.
If you're 18,000 feet, we'll go ahead and set standard. Wing lights off. Turn off's could have been off a while back. Wing lights off.
Chicago Center, good afternoon. You're now at 2364, flight level 320.
Chicago Center, good evening. FedEx 805, checking on 7,000 for 8,000 for aircraft. Be closing before you can expect your short approach. So proceed to direct to whatever initial approach that you would like. Okay, we'll proceed direct tongue FedEx 805. 9 Lima Golf, Chicago approach is going to bail before they can do anything with you, so when I close here, you just go straight to Unicom.
We'll go to Unicom, 9 Lima Golf.
Here 127, I'm going to be shut down here in a minute or two. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the ATC, have a great day, Sterling,
14348, I'm shutting down here in a minute or two. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Thanks for your help. Good night.
Bravo 3022, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, over to you. Thanks for the help. That was 3022.
Number 799 Lima Golf, I'll be shutting down here very shortly. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Thanks for the ATC.
Alrighty, and we'll set 122. Actually, let's see, what's CTAF at? 118.5. Actually, no. I just need to leave it 122.8 for standby. So, 118.5 here. 118.5 will be my max frequency for now. Okay, 118.5. At the moment, everything's looking great in St. Louis. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to do a short approach. We're not going to be able to slam dunk it in. That's quite unfortunate. Alright, we're at cruise level. Top descent. About 80 miles out, so we're going to go start setting up for that. We're going to be on the ILS localizer runway 30 right. It's going to be ILS frequency 111.3, so we'll set that. One 111. Gonna be 303. Probably would have gone the other way. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna set my adjust the heading bug. .303. Intercept is 2100. We'll set that here. Just our heading bug. Okay. Minimums are going to be 200 feet to 805 on the barrow. Five. Well, let's go get a landing data now. Love cars 5. Performance. Let's go take a look at this. Actually, why don't we go look at this progress. We're expecting 7.3 on board at St. Louis. Left 30, braking action 6. No anti-eyes, no on-route eyes, bleeds are on, reverse correct.
We have reached our cruising altitude of 28,000 feet. We are expecting a smooth ride and will turn off the seatbelt sign when it is safe to do so. We will check back in during descent. Please sit back and enjoy the flight.
.30, 143, 148. Be flaps 30, VRF 143. Wind correction is +5. We're gonna go auto brakes 3, just to be safe. Viewers for top descents, 48 miles out, 2103 Zulu. So you have about 5 minutes to walk around, and then we start descending. We're going to be taking the Arch 2 arrival via Roberts to Jake, expect 280. Then honk at 280 knots. Arch at 280 knots above 11. Korea at 280. Actually, no, that doesn't apply to us. We're going to. Let's see. Going to Scott at below 10, above 9. Eads below 9, above 8. Oshi at 250, below 8 at 7. Frederico, I don't know how you say it. Foxtrot Delta Romeo Kilo Oscar below 7 at 6. Then we're going to proceed direct to the initial approach fix for the ILS 30 right, which is going to be exhale. I believe we're going direct to exhale. Let's take a look at the legs here. Going direct to exhale. And we want to intercept it at 303. Yep. Alrighty, so that should be set up there. Since there's no ATC, we'll go ahead and do that. And then second fix is going to be runway 30 right. I'm going to put our distance rings, so /5, I'll do /10 and /20. Alright, we are passing Gordo right now. We're going to Wild Bill, then we'll have our top descent. So I'm just going to go turn on the seatbelt sign now. And we'll go ahead and get ready for our descent. Go grab the weather down in St. Louis. It's going to be altimeters 2967. So here's the weather briefing. So it's winds 270 at 12, visibility 10, clouds view at 3100, scattered at 7500, broken at 25,000 feet. Ceiling is 25,000 feet. Temperature 19, dew point 14, humidity 73%, altimeter 2967. And there is currently, it currently is saying it's not raining, but I'm not sure. That's an old radar. We'll see. There's your top descent checklist. Minimums are set for if you target 143, 148 set. Auto brakes are through, recall checked, descent check is complete. step through this. Make sure everything here is set properly. Minus 180 here would be what? 123 slash. Draws that line there, so we can go and capture that.
Flight deck, we have started our initial descent. We expect to be on the ground in about 20 minutes or so. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
Approaching Honk, we're past Honk. We're now approaching Arch. Yeah, descent checklist minimums are, sorry, approach checklist altimeters 29 or 67 set. Facts are auto start switches. We'll go left continuous now. First check is complete. For 18,000 feet. Following the VNAV path, so it's all good. Why is it unable that? That's weird. Oh, okay. That's fine. Actually, maybe if I just make this 250 here at 8,000. Let's make this 250. At 8,000. Boom. Now I should be able to do that. Oh. Let's make it 240 knots at 8,000. 240 knots at 7,000. And then everything else should work. Good. We're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent to St. Louis, please stow laptop computers and similarly sized electronic devices. Small portable electronic devices may continue to be used in airplane mode but must be secured for the remainder of the flight. Please ensure all carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your feet clear. Please raise your seat back and tray cable to the full upright and locked position and fasten your seatbelt. We will come by one last time to pick up cups, cans, newspapers, and any other trash. Thank you.
That should have been on a while back, except for V's. Wait. Wing lights should have been on a while back. I'm kind of slow. I kind of forgot about them. My bad, guys. Alrighty. Alright, everyone, let's go ahead and get ready to fly this plane into St. Louis. Into the clouds we go. Temperature's above 10, so we're good. We don't need the anti-ice. Pressurization's still good. Everything's good to go. So we drink a bit. St. Louis traffic, Southwest 3022 is inbound, runway 30 left, arriving from the north east, so St. Louis. And disregard that speed restriction there. Turn offs can come on for now. That's our radial that we're going to try and follow here. We're going to go reduce one ring on the traffic display. We're 20 miles out from the airport. Airport should be off to our probably like 1 or 2 o'clock, about 20 miles.
And number traffic Delta 672 is climbing to 12,200. Going to be departing to the north. Last call, Lambert.
Was it 210 knots? Going till 3,500 here. What vertical speed now? And a bit of speed brake. There's a flight detent. Landward traffic, Southwest 3022 is on a base select for runway 30 right. We are about 15 miles out, Lambert. We keep giving us our directs here and turn us in here in a second. Freezer free. Back to LNAV. On Borlock. Approach mode. Arm approach. That's the city loading in right there. I got localizer glide slope. We're in. Give her the speed intervention. We'll go flaps. Flaps 5. And labor traffic Southwest 3022 is 10 miles south runway 30 right. Lambert. You're done. Plus 15. Speed. Plus 25. Plus 30. Add a frame rate. It's stuttery. Alright, landing checklist. Before landing checklist, speed direct arm green light, landing air down for green, flaps 30 green light. 1000, airspeed 141, sync rate 850, my aircraft. Landward traffic, Southwest 3022 is landing runway 30 right, Lambert. My vitals. Get down, get down. Extended. Deployed. Disengage. And manual braking.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines,
We'll go to vacate here.
please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, seat back and tray table in their full upright and locked position, and all carry-on items completely under the seat in front of you. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening the overhead bin. Items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. You may now use the cellular function of your small portable electronic device.
Thank you. Thank you. VR plus 5, yeah, I realized that. I don't know what happened there. Speed went to 143 for some reason.
Please ensure that you and any children you are supervising remain clear of the front and back doors. If you are connecting here to another Southwest flight, please check the monitors in the terminal for your flight and gate number. We certainly have enjoyed sharing part of our day with you. We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
I'll have to cross Fraser left anyway. Alrighty. Let's go. I'm just gonna go taxi along Echo, cross at probably cross at Lima actually. And we're traffic, Southwest 3022 is vacated runway for 0 right. We're going to taxi to parking via Echo, Lima, and Delta will cross for 0 left on Lima 3022. Alrighty, let's go. This is going to be Lima here. I don't know why I turned onto the Echo pad. Did not mean to do that. Go ahead, turn my landing lights on. Let's just start getting over the runway. On the bus. Echo 36 is going to be our gate. Grab the gates. Taxi. Parking gates. Parking gates courts. Oh, Echo 36 over there. We'll take Lima. We're going to take Charlie 4. Left, clear right. Charlie. Okay, but I need to figure out where I am. Hold up. Okay, I'm right at Charlie 4. I have to go down, straight down, basically. Okay. Alright, let's go this way, then. Supposed to go this way. And then I need to go find where is that building. Not sure what this American 777's doing here. I don't know if this is static or if this is like an actual plane on Batson. Guess we'll find out. That's Echo 33A. This is 36 over here. Alrighty. Shut down number 2. Configure the blades. I'm parking a line here. And stop it here. Parking brake. Shut down number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Louis. Flight report is approved. Let's take a look at the landing rate. .284 feet per minute, 1.1 Gs, I'll take it. That's not terrible at all. Set the chocks. Request that, request this, request this. There's a really low poly jetway. Why is it so square? What happened to the wheels? Yeah, not great. Alright, parking checklist. Parking brake set, start levers cut off, anti-collision lights off, fuel pumps all off, window heat is off, probe heat is off. So no, probe heat is auto, NTR is off, hydraulic pumps, electrics off, structure is off. Oil quantity 92, 97%, hydraulic quantity 92%, radar test. Transponder standby on 0 as parking checklist complete. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Welcome to St. Louis. We're going to go ahead and do our terminating checklist as well. Step trim, green analysis will go off. We'll do emergency exit lights to off. External lights. External lights off fully.
Traffic southwest 1519 pushing back from the ramp.
Ground power
St. Louis.
off. HIPU's off. Battery off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Louis. Let's see what SimToolkit Pro says for our landing rate. Landing rate was 111 feet per minute. That's pretty good. Finish off that flight there. I'm going to go close out to overlay. And we can go ahead and disconnect from the network. And see if those were really VATSIM traffic. Yep, that was VATSIM traffic. Alrighty. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and set up our replays. Not sure why this one's this time. Okay, stop recording. Alrighty, let's go ahead and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, let's go turn that off and okay, I'll see you guys in just a second. I'm gonna go turn off that as I go ahead and set this. Okay, begin. Okay, so I don't know why that's not working. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and loop it back anyway. Okay, it's working now. Alrighty. Bit of a float. Touched down beautifully though. I'm gonna start from about right here. Go on board here. Right here. I like this view here. We'll do one more of these views, and then we can do probably one from the cockpit. We'll see if that's working. If not, no, then we'll do one very long replay from a different from a final wing angle. Do one from here.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low for aim. Don't sink. Too low for aim. Don't sink. Too low.
Never mind, we can't use that. We'll go back to this view here.
Too low for aim.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Can't use that view. That's quite annoying. The replay. Replay is doing replay things. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the stream. I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, happy landings. See ya.